Good morning, Minnie the Moocher. Good morning, Minnie the Moocher. And good morning, Kid Rock. And good morning, Mr. Biggs. And good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Today is Holy Friday. Today is August 25th of 2023, and this year is going fast. After the month of August is over, it'll be next week, and then we enter in September. September, October, November. These months go fast like water under a bridge. So we give thanks to God and to the Holy Mother, the Virgin Mary, for another opportunity of life. Back when I was a kid, all the Fridays were holy. All the Fridays were holy. Every Friday back in the 50s and the 60s, every Friday was holy. That means that on Wednesday or Thursday, my mother used to go to Arthur Avenue and buy fish for Fridays. In the 50s and the 60s, every Friday was a holy Friday. That means once Friday came, you cannot eat meat. That was back then. And that was a rule. That was a rule in the Catholic Church, and they eliminated that rule. But back then, in the 50s and the 60s and the 40s, that was a rule. Every Friday, it was prohibited to eat meat. You only were permitted to eat fish. Fish. That was the way it was back then. Just wanted to share that with our young audience, like Kid Rock and Miss Minnie, that you two are young people. So I just wanted to share that with you all. To be clear, tonight's topic will be canceled, and I'm going to tell you why. Tonight's topic is a very delicate topic. We will touch that topic in the future. We have to be very careful, and I want to say this to everyone. And there's a lot of people that listen to this telecast, which I am very honored. YouTube, thank God, YouTube is starting to get strict on behavior rules. So I congratulate YouTube for starting to get strict on the way people behave on YouTube. A lot of people think that they can just open a channel and do what they want. No, you must follow the rules. We must be careful how we speak, how we express ourselves. We must try not to say bad words when we are on the panel, and also texting. We have to curb. We all on YouTube, we all have to start behaving professionally. Again, I repeat, here on YouTube, we all must start behaving the way we should behave, professionally. And I want to congratulate YouTube for starting to put honor and respect on all the channels and all the content creators. Time to start putting respect and honor. Honor your channel. Honor your channel with respect and honor. Honor your channel with respect and honor. It's very important. Your channel is like your house. Your channel is like your house. And if you don't put respect in your channel is gonna be striked and it will not last. It will not last. Very important, and I want to repeat it again. We must be careful the way we express ourselves. An example, I'm going to give an example. President Trump was our former president. No matter what is going on, he deserves respect and honor. If you don't agree with Trump, no problem. You have the right to disagree with Trump, but in a respectful manner. The same goes for our current president Biden and our former president Obama. To be clear, they are people that agree with Obama. They are people that agree with Biden. There are people that agree with Trump. And also there are people that disagree with Trump. There are people that disagree with Biden. And there are people that disagree with Obama. But we must do it respectfully. We must do it respectfully. Another example, gay people. Gay people must be respected. There are people that do not agree with that life, but they have to respect. They can disagree, but it has to be with respect. They have to do it with respect, and especially if you are in a public forum. YouTube is a public forum. That means that if we discuss a topic, it doesn't matter the topic. We can discuss any topic, but it has to be respectful. In other words, we can't come on here and say, this is just an example. This is just an example. We cannot come here on a public forum and say Biden is a jerk. That is disrespectful. We cannot say Trump is a jerk. That is putting it lightly, because a lot of people use other expressions which we will never use it on this channel. We have to respect. We have to respect. I'm going to give you an example. This is just my opinion. This is just my opinion as an American, because I am an American, born and raised in the great state of New York City. And I'm proud of being an American. To be clear, and I am an old-fashioned Republican from the Ronald Reagan era, to be clear, because I like to be clear when I speak. What they did, to be clear, this is just my opinion, and all of you have the right to your opinion, but I'm giving my opinion with the utmost respect and using the correct words. Why? Because I am in a public forum, and I have to respect the audience, and I also have to go by the rules of YouTube. Don't forget, without YouTube, I cannot be on the air. I want everyone to acknowledge that. If it wasn't for YouTube, I would not be here. I would not be on the air tonight. So I thank you too for that privilege. Okay, what they did to Trump today, that he had to take a photograph like a common criminal, I do not agree. And I'm going to tell you why I do not agree. He was our former president. By them doing that to our former president, we are sending a bad message internationally. we are sending a message that we have no honor, that we have no respect for our former presidents. To be clear, it is not that the former president can do what he wants and violate laws. No. But being that he was president, we must treat, if our presidents, listen to me carefully, if our presidents do wrong, we must handle it in another way, not the way that we are handling it now. Because to put our former president, like if he was a common criminal, and Mr. Trump may have a lot of faults, just like everyone else. And let's say that he did something wrong, but you cannot treat a former president, it is my opinion, you cannot treat a former president like if he was a shoplifter or a common criminal, because we are degrading our nation and we are sending a message to other nations. We are degrading our own nation. That's how come I say that if we criticize Biden, which is no problem, we have the right to criticize Biden, but to insult him using a profanity, it is wrong. On this channel, if we discuss topics, it will be with the utmost respect. If we are discussing Trump, it will be with respect. Like, let's just say, this is just an example. Let us say that President Trump is my guest on the panel, and I am discussing a topic with our former president. I will call him President Trump. I will disagree with him in a respectful manner. I say, President Trump, I do not agree because of this, and that. But to have Mr. Trump on this panel and curse him out and degrade his position and his person, that is wrong. The same goes for President Biden, and the same goes for President Obama and our former presidents, and for everyone. And if we are discussing gay people, if we are discussing transsexuals, we must have respect. We must, when we discuss a topic, we must have respect. It is important. I'm going to give you another example. This is just an example. Let's say Kid Rock is on the panel. Let's say Kid Rock is on the panel. And then we have a person called Tom Collins. This is just a make-believe personality. I just want to get my point across. We have my good friend Kid Rock on the panel. And I put Tom Collins from another channel on the panel. And we are discussing a topic. And Kid Rock does not get along with Tom Collins. And Tom Collins does not get along with Kid Rock because they had a problem in another channel. But to be clear, if Kid Rock and Tom Collins is on this panel, they will respect each other. They will have an educated debate with honor and with respect. Tom Collins will refer to Kid Rock as Mr. Kid Rock. Mr. Kid Rock will refer to Mr. to Tom Collins as Mr. Tom Collins. There will be no confrontation. There will be no fighting. They will discuss the topics. Kid Rock will express his views. Tom Collins will express his views with respect. They will not enter in a dogfight like in other channels. Even if they hate each other. But here on this panel, they are here to debate a topic. If they hate each other, that's their business outside. I hope everyone is clear. If you are invited, it could be Kid Rock, it can be Andrea Fatale, it can be Karen, it can be anyone. It can be anyone in the chat that they're discussing a topic with another person. There will be no fighting. There will be no fighting on this channel and on this panel. We will discuss things like with education, with honor and respect. Because there's a lot of channels that we are in the chat and there's a dog fight. There's a dog fight, a cat fight. And that is horrible. That is disgusting. And that tells me that the content creator of that channel has no control. Has no control. One of my first lives, someone's, listen to me carefully. One of my first lives, which I erased it completely, and I will not mention the names because I have honor. A person that I invited on the panel tried to be clear, tried to start a fight with another person. And what did I do? Immediately, I put a stop to it. I put a stop to it, and I even stopped the telecast. And I said, this telecast is over. That's when I first started. Anyone, if I invite a person to the panel with another person, and any of the persons start like a turmoil, I will kick them both out of the panel forever, and they will never come back. And no more. It doesn't matter the person that it is. When I invite you to the panel, you will express yourself correctly as a professional. As a professional. I have the honor of attending many seminars. I attend 1 or 2 seminars a year. Sometimes, being that I've been in the automobile business for over 40 years, I am humbly, I am very well known in the automobile world. Here, to be clear, here in Puerto Rico only, to be clear. And sometimes they invite me to say some words. So imagine, just imagine if they invite me to say some words in a seminar, and I get up on the stage, and I start saying, mother this, mother that, and may you go to hell. What kind of person, well, what message might, what am I demonstrating? That to be clear, that I am a piece of garbage, that I have no education. My behavior, our behavior, see, every time we express ourselves, every time we present ourselves in public, we are representing our parents, our family. We are representing the place where we work at. So our behavior must be of the highest. And also, this is very important. We are representing our nationality, our race. If I get on this channel and my behavior is awful, you know what they're gonna say? Look at that Puerto Rican. I knew it. I knew it. All the Puerto Ricans are no good. That is reality. That is reality. My parents, my mother especially, listen to me carefully to what I am saying. When I was a little boy in the South Bronx, New York City, the before my parents gave me permission to play outside, my parents told me this: never forget that you are a Puerto Rican. I'm going to repeat it. Never forget that you are a Puerto Rican. Your behavior must be of the highest. You must respect everyone. You must respect everyone and be educated because you represent the Puerto Ricans. Every time you leave this house, you represent the Puerto Ricans. That means that your behavior must be of the highest level. That way the people will say, wow, what an educated Puerto Rican. Uh, uh, that Puerto Rican has class. That way I will be a credit to my nationality. Think about that, everyone. I want everyone to think about that. Once you get on the panel on YouTube, think if you are Irish, give a good example. If you are Italian, give a good example. Be a credit to your race. Never forget, once you leave your house, once you get on a public forum, you are representing your race. You are representing your family. You are representing the place where you work at. And if your behavior is not correct, you are disrespecting your race. You are disrespecting your family. And you are disrespecting the place where you work at. Because you are not representing them with honor and with respect. I'm going to give you another example. President Obama. This is my opinion. You may not agree. You may not agree. You may agree or disagree with Obama. That is your right. But let me tell you, Mr. Obama was a man of class, a man of honor and respect. His behavior as president was an example of how a professional should behave and the way he spoke. That is reality. You may not like Obama, you may disagree with Obama, but his behavior as president, he honored his position. And I congratulate him. That is my opinion. That is my opinion of President Obama. And may God bless him. And I wish him well. And the 8 years that he was president, like every president, they do good things and they do bad things because they're human. They do everyone. We all do good things and we all make mistakes. The most important is to correct our mistakes. I hope everyone understands what I am saying. So the topic that we had, the topic that we were going to have tonight, I am going to cancel it, and we will have it on a later date, because I see on YouTube, and I'm talking in general. To be clear, I am not referring to people specifically. This is what I observe in YouTube. There's a lot of people that have to learn respect. They have to learn maturity. They have to learn how to discuss things without offending the other. There's many that have to learn when they are in a panel. They have to learn how to behave. And to be clear, it is up to the content creator of every channel to make sure when they have people on the panel, the people must be professional, must have manners. If I am in a channel and I am in the panel with other people, I have to know how to behave. And I see a lot of people that do not know how to behave in the panel, cursing the other person. I've seen channels and I've seen panels that they have like maybe four or five people. And out of the 4 or 5 people, it's like a dog fight, a cat fight. It's embarrassing. That is unacceptable. Adults. Listen, when I remember when my granddaughter was in pre-kinder, was in kindergarten, was in the 1st grade. I remember because I used to take her every day, and my grandson too. The behavior, when I used to take my granddaughter and my grandson to 1st grade, the behavior of the kids were excellent. They played together nice. They showed that they love each other as kids. And here we're talking adults acting like savages. Like savages. And that is unacceptable. That is unacceptable. And that will never happen. That will never happen on this channel, because I'm not going to permit it. As soon as I see a spark, they're out completely. Not on this channel and not on any other channel. So the people that are content creators, put respect in your panels. I've seen a panel member disrespect people in the chat. I've seen in other channels, not here. I will never permit that. If I invite a person on the panel, and if a person tries to disrespect a person in the chat, they're gone forever, expelled. I will never permit that. The person on the panel must respect the people in the chat. The people in the chat, and I say this to all the content creators, the audience in the chat is the most important in our lives. If you have no chat, you have no lives. And that is reality. I've seen people go on live that if one person is in the chat, if one person is in the chat, is an achievement, because the person the person the person that's doing the person there are content creators that do not draw people, not because they're not good. In order to be a content creator, to be clear, or to be a politician, or to go in front of a group, you must have at least a little bit of charisma, a little bit of personality, and you have to be honest. You have to be honest. You have to be honest. If you lie, the people will perceive it. And I'm saying this in good faith because, and I say this with humbleness. Don't forget that I've been dealing with people for over 40 years. I am a business person, salesperson, and I deal with customers. I've been dealing with customers for over 40 years. I deal with the public every day of my life. So I am sharing my experience. I am sharing my experience with everyone. Once you get on a public forum and you're dealing with people, you must be honest. You must be honest. You cannot lie. You cannot lie because if you lie, the people will perceive it. The people will feel it. You can feel it. You can feel it. When I go into a chat and I'm listening to a panel because I'm in a chat, and I've been already on YouTube almost 2 years active. I know who's who. No one can tell me. No one can tell me. This is a metaphor. No one. Let's say someone tells me, "I am a lamb. I am a lamb." They can say they're a lamb. I'm not gonna say nothing. I keep my mouth shut because I will never start trouble with no one. I keep my mouth shut, but I know that they're a wolf. I know their true identity, but I keep my mouth shut. Let them say that they're a lamb all they want. But I know that they are a wolf. They are a wolf with sharp teeth. They are like jaws. And we all know. And if I have that perception, everyone has their own perception. We all know. We all know who is a good person and who is not so good. We all know. We will not mention their names here on this channel. Never. We will never do that. Never. But we know it in our mind. So no one can fool us. Many of the wolves on YouTube, they think that they fool people. I will repeat it. There are many wolves. There are many wolves in YouTube, but we know who they are. We know who they are. We just keep our mouth shut. We don't make trouble. We don't make trouble. Listen to this. Listen to this, and please keep this in your wallets and your purses. My mother used to tell me, as long as you know who the wolf is, you keep your mouth shut and you save it in your wallet. Let God take care of the wolf. Let God take care of the wolf. There's a lot of people sometimes that they get into problems that they don't have to get into. You see, I know, you know who the wolves are. So let God take care of them. and they will fall. It's just a matter of time. They will fall. They will fall. Never forget, if you do good things will happen to you. If you do bad things will happen to you. That is reality. It's like the person a few weeks ago that said that he had cancer. That he had cancer. What happened to that person? That person was unmasked. See? That person lied. That person lied until the truth came. Who is it? It's me, the truth. And you do not have cancer. Look how easy that person was unmasked in a few weeks. See? You see, if that see hold on, please, hold on. All is well, all is well. Hold on, I have a cough. Please forgive me for coughing. Hold on. Okay, okay. I'm okay now. Okay. Look how fast that person was unmasked. Immediately. If that person from the beginning, if that person would have came on the air and said, listen, I'm going through a bad time. I have no job. I'm going crazy. I don't have even a penny on me. Please help me. Please help me. Everybody would have helped the person. But and then that person came out that they have cancer, that they are dying. You see, if that person from the beginning would have been honest, but that person came with lies, and what happened? See, I advise everyone on YouTube, everyone, content creators, we are all content creators. Those that have their channels active, everyone, be honest. Be honest. Like my grandfather, may he rest in peace. My grandfather, may he rest in peace because he died. And my grandmother also died. May they both rest in peace. My grandfather, when he first met my grandfather told my grandmother, listen, you are a beautiful woman. I love you with all my heart and soul, and I want to marry you. My grandfather told my grandmother, I want to marry you. But I must be clear, I like to have a drink, and sometimes I get drunk, and sometimes I like to go out with other women also. My grandfather told that to his future wife. My grandfather, before my grandmother married my grandfather, my grandfather was clear. My grandfather said, I like to have a drink. Sometimes I get drunk. Sometimes I go and I get lost and I go to other towns. And if I see a woman, I want and I get the woman. Because I am a womanizer, my grandfather said. I am a womanizer. My grandmother told my grandfather, said first, I thank you for telling me the truth. Second, if I decide to marry you, you must control your drinking. My grandmother is saying that. They have not get married yet. And then my grandmother told this to my grandfather. If you womanize, make sure you do it out of Puerto Rico. Go to another country. But I don't want to know about it. But don't do it in Puerto Rico. But don't do it in Puerto Rico. because my grandmother said that my grandmother said this, I will wait until you go to sleep and I will take the machete and cut off your balls. That is what my grandmother told my grandfather. And then they waited a few months and then they got married. But under them conditions, to be clear, but to be, but the point of the story is that my grandfather was honest. He said, listen, I am a drunk. Well, not, I like to have drinks and I also love women. And then my grandfather said, I will marry you, but under these conditions. And if you violate them, what's going to happen to you. But the point of the story, the most important thing is not that if my grandfather liked to have a drink or like he liked to have a lot of women. The point of the story is that my grandfather was honest. He was honest, and my grandmother was honest also. That is the most important point of the story. So everyone on YouTube, we must be honest. We must be honest because if you lie, the audience can feel it and you will be revealed and you will be embarrassed. That is the point of the story. Okay, before I go on, let me greet everyone in the chat. As always, Kid Rock, God bless you always, and God bless your dear mother. Village food season. God bless the people of Pakistan. Many blessings for the people of Pakistan. And a big hug for you, Village food season, and for your family. Okay, Miss Karen, God bless you always. A big hug for you, your husband, your family, and always God bless you. God bless you, and thank you always for coming. And Miss Karen, this is the question that I will ask you tonight, and you will reply to me. Today is Friday. Let me know, please. Let me know tomorrow. Let me know in tomorrow's telecast. I would like you to be on the panel Monday morning at 1:00 in the morning as our guest content creator with your topic. Let me know tomorrow. Let me know tomorrow. Think about it. Think about it. I want you to be the same thing that Kid Rock did, that he did it perfectly. And I want to congratulate Kid Rock again. Kid Rock did excellent as a content creator this past Monday. And I want you to be a content creator this Monday that is coming. Please let me know. Please let me know, Miss Karen. Let me know tomorrow, please. Think about it. Think about it. I want Karen on Monday. Okay. I want Karen to be our next guest. Karen will be the Monday content creator. Okay, Andrea Fatali. God bless you always. God bless Italy. God bless your family, and especially your grandmother. God bless you, Andrea Fatali. My dear friend from Rome. Okay. I want to go. Minnie the Moocher, our executive producer. Minnie. This Monday will be Karen, if God permits. And the other Monday, I hope it will be Minnie the Moocher. Minnie the Moocher. Minnie, I posted something for you on my bulletin board. On my community bulletin board, It's been there for a few days, if I'm not mistaken. I found a song from the 1940s. The song is called Minnie the Moocher. Anyway, if you don't find it on my bulletin board, enter on YouTube. Just enter Minnie the Moocher song. The Minnie the Moocher song. It's a song about the 1940s about Minnie the Moocher. It is a beautiful song. It's a song called Minnie the Moocher. Okay, let me scroll backwards. Okay, Jane Perry. Jane Perry, God bless you, and a big hug as always. Jane Perry, and I hope, Jane Perry, that one day you will be the Monday content creator. I want everyone to be the Monday content creator. And I hope everyone one day will have their own channel. And a big hug for Mr. Biggs. Mr. Biggs. Okay. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Okay. Just chilling. Just chilling. Welcome, Just Chilling. A big hug for Just Chilling, representing the Mexican delegation. And let me tell you, I want everyone also to be proud of who you are. Be proud of who you are. If you are Italian, be proud to be Italian. If you are Irish, be proud to be Irish. If you are Mexican, be proud to be Mexican. I am proud to be Puerto Rican. Be proud. I see a lot of people on YouTube because I observe a lot. I observe, but I keep my mouth shut because I'm not going to enter into problem with nobody. There's a lot of people I observe on YouTube. They are not proud of their heritage. They are not proud. If you are Italian, be proud. Andre Fatali, he is proud of being Italian. He speaks perfect Italian. He speaks perfect English. He speaks perfect Spanish. Andre Fatali speaks 3 languages that I know of. Maybe he speaks other languages, and I'm sure he does. But I know he speaks perfect Spanish because I speak Spanish to him, and he answers me perfectly. And he speaks English. He speaks Italian, and he's proud of his Italian heritage. If you are Irish, be proud of being Irish. If you are German, be proud of being German. Be proud of who you are and promote your heritage on YouTube. If you have a channel, promote your heritage. Because why? There's a lot of stereotypes. There's a lot of stereotypes. Look, I'm gonna give you a stereotype. All Spanish people are brown. Look what they say. All Spanish people are brown. That is stupid. Whoever says that is an ignorant person. We have Spanish people that look like Nicole Kidman. We have Spanish people that look like Miss Obama. God bless her. Miss Obama, the wife of former President Obama. We have Puerto Ricans that look like Miss Obama. We have Puerto Ricans that look like Nicole Kidman. You see the ignorance that my aunts. I have 2 aunts. That have fair skin. That their skin is like white milk, and they have blonde hair and they have green eyes. They are Anglo Puerto Ricans. They are Anglo-Puerto Ricans. Like we have African Puerto Ricans. See, and to be clear, in every race and creed, they are Anglo-Irish. They are Anglo-Irish. They are also African-Irish. In every race, there is African blood. Do not hide it. There's a lot of people that hide it. How dare you? How dare you say that? One day I said that. One day I said that in a public forum. And everyone, many got offended. I'm going to talk to you the way they talk. I'm not black. My family is not black. Like if black was a sickness. No, black is beautiful. Black is beautiful. The skin is just a little darker than everyone comes in different shades and colors. That's the way God made it. Why? Here we live in 2023 and there's still discrimination against our African brothers. Why? I ask myself that. Why? Again, here we are in 2023 and still there is racism. Still there is racism against black people, that they are not black. They are not black people. That term is incorrect. They are people of African heritage. I repeat, like there's a lot of people that say, no, I'm white. No, you're not white. If you are white, I would take you to the hospital because you are sick. White is the color of paper. I repeat, white is the color of paper. I have never seen a white person. I have never seen a black person. I've seen people of African heritage, and I have seen people of Anglo. If you are blonde, if you are redheaded, if you have fair skin, if your eyes are blue, green, or hazel, you are Anglo. You are Anglo. It is simple. But you can be Puerto Rican. You can be African. You can be African. In Africa, they are Africans that look like Nicole Kidman. Like they are Africans that look like Denzel Washington. That is a fact. That is the way God made us. In every race, creed, and color, there are people with different shades of colors. That is reality. That is reality. Let me welcome the king of New Jersey, Tommy Siggs. Tommy Siggs. A big hug for Tommy Siggs. Everyone, subscribe to Tommy Siggs. Tommy Siggs is on every day, every morning. He doesn't miss a morning. Every morning at 7 o'clock in the morning, you will find Tommy Siggs. It's very easy. Enter on YouTube, because I do not know yet. I haven't had time to learn how to throw the links in the chat. I will be learning that in a few days. But it's very easy. All you have to do is enter on YouTube, Tommy Siggs. Tommy Siggs. Enter Tommy Siggs. And boom, you get a picture of Tommy Siggs. You subscribe, and he has great morning shows. They start at 7 o'clock. Very entertaining. He's a good person, happy, very respectful to everyone. and he is also a great Italian. So, and he brings up good topics, good basic reality topics, and he's an honest person. And you can tell off the bat that he's honest. He does not glorify himself. He's just a regular. Uh, he's just a regular good fella. A good fella. He's a good person, and I consider him my friend. I consider him my friend. So everyone, subscribe to Tommy Six. God bless Tommy Six. God bless Mother Six, Daughter Six, Son Six, and also he plans to get married. And I hope he invites us to the wedding. Okay, so everyone, give a hug and say hello to Tommy Six. Okay. So very important, very important. The most important point that I want to come across tonight: be honest, be yourselves. Just be yourself. Be yourself and be honest. Be honest. You don't have to lie. Just be honest. Just be honest. That's all you have to do. And just be yourselves. And also this, be courteous, be respectful to everyone. If you are on a panel, behave. Behave as a professional. If you are, your behavior represents your family. That's the most important point. Let me see what else, because I don't want to miss nothing. I want to say this too. I want to say this. I want to send a message. I want to send a message to Kane Shades. To Kane Shades. First, I hope you are feeling good. May God bless you in the name of God and the Holy Mother, the Virgin Mary. I hope you're back soon with your channel. I hope you have your bodega show every Friday like you used to. Bring back your sports show with Joe Bay and with Jerry Gambuti. With Jerry Gambuti. That was a good show. Very important, Kane. Very important. Do this immediately. I want you to check your Facebook. I want you to check your Facebook. I had to block you. I had to block you, and I will tell you why. On my list, it was appearing 2 and 3 Kane Shades. They are individuals that have copied your channel to do harm. So you have to make another. This is what you have to do. This is what you have to do. You have to erase. You have to erase everyone that you have as a friend. That is my advice. You have to erase everyone that you have as a friend now. That way, people can request friendship with you, because there are around 2 false Kane Shades. Me as a friend of yours, I had to block you out completely, because I don't know which of the Kane Shades is the real you. So please check that out, okay? And also for my nephew MRE, that I did a special telecast this morning. This morning I was checking my Facebook, and I got a request from an MRE, but it's not you. It's a fake MRE. They are people. Everyone that has a fake. Everyone that's on Facebook. If you get a request from MRE, block it. Just block it It's a false MRE. The same thing if you get a firm request from Edwin Jimenez, it's a false Edwin Jimenez. Look at the world that we're living. Look at the world that we're living. People, look at the mentality of these individuals. Look at what they invest instead of investing their time into doing good, they invest their time in falsifying to do harm. Unbelievable. That is unbelievable. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Hold on, everyone. Okay. Um, Please accept my sincere apologies for the interruption. Okay, getting back to what I was saying. Look at the world that we're living. We have individuals. We have demons. I call them demons. A person. A person. You know how much time it takes to make a false identity. Do you people do you know? Because to make a false page on Facebook, it takes time. To do a false avatar on YouTube, also. And these people, they invest. I have been told. Check this out. That they are people on YouTube, individuals that have over 12 and 14 different identities on YouTube. That means that they have 18 profiles. That means that they can activate 18 channels. It's incredible. It is incredible. It is incredible. You know the time it takes? The time it takes to do a profile? In my case, I've been Edwin Jimenez since 1955. I only have me. I am me. In my mind has never entered. Well, let me make. I'm gonna be Batman. In my mind, I've always in. If you look me up on Facebook, I'm Edwin Jimenez. If you look me up on YouTube, I'm Edwin Jimenez. I am not Batman. I am not Spider-Man. I am Edwin Jimenez, the 67 old man. That's what I am. In my mind in my mind has never entered. Well, let me get a photo. Let me get a photo of a 25-year-old man, let me get the photo of Paul Newman when he was 21. And I'm going to put the photo of Paul Newman, and my name now is Paul Newman, and I'm in Paul Newman of YouTube, and I am 25 years old. That is ridiculous. Because I'm not Paul Newman. I can never be Paul Newman. I'm 67. And I'm Edwin Jimenez. And I'm Puerto Rican. And Paul Newman was never Puerto Rican. It's unbelievable. So Ken Shades, Emory, my nephew, check your Facebooks. Check your Facebooks. And everyone, if you receive a friend request from Emory, block it. It is not Emory. If you receive a friend request from this old man, Edwin Jimenez, it is not me. It is not me. Okay, to be clear. Okay, this is the last topic that I'm gonna touch. Hold on. Okay, I've been on the air for 1 hour and 10 minutes. Let me greet some newcomers. Krumel, General Krumel, a big hug for General Krumel, my dear friend. Krumel, God bless you always, and I'm very happy to see you in the chat theater. Everyone, say hello to Krumel, my dear friend. And we have Tommy Siggs. God bless you, Tommy Siggs. Let me see. JJ Fedora. JJ Fedora, God bless you. And thank you for coming. Okay. 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 And just chilling. Okay. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. I'm very happy, and thank you for coming. And I am finishing. Because it's not good to be too long. It's not good to be too long on the air. That is not good. That is not good. Okay. I am going to touch this topic. This is very important. And for this, I want everyone, especially our chat family, because I plan to invite all of you. on the panel. The great Montag. The great Montag, welcome. God bless you, Montag, and thank you for coming, and God bless your family. I plan to invite everyone. on the panel. I can fit up to 10 people on the panel. And I want this to be an open channel. Okay, but we must do this. Everyone must do this. Okay, hold on, everyone. Hold on. Okay. Listen to me carefully, please. And this is from my heart, okay? And this is in good faith. And I want the best for everybody. Okay, this is what I want everyone to do. Once this telecast is over, everyone will go to their YouTube menu, and everyone should just have. This is my own opinion. Hold on, please. Hold on. Okay, for everyone, that is the sound. That doorbell sound. That is the sound of my cellular. My cellular. So if you hear it, that means I'm receiving a call. But I just received it. But I just said that I was on the air, because I will not take a call on the air. That is disrespectful. That just my opinion. I've seen many content creators that they take a call on the air, and everyone is looking at them, but they mute. mute though, but you can see that they're talking to someone on the phone, and to me that is disrespectful. So to all the content creators, and this is in good faith, if you receive a call uh, just say that you're on the air, that you cannot attend the call. But I've seen content creators have like a 10-minute conversation, and the people are waiting, and that's disrespectful. Okay, getting back to what I was explaining. After this telecast is over, I want everyone go to your YouTube menu. Go to your YouTube menu. You should have only one identity. But if you have many identities, pick your favorite one. Just pick your favorite one. In my case, I only have one. It's Edwin Jimenez. Right now, I am in my menu. But all the menus are the same. Okay. Once you enter the menu, you're gonna see the name. You're gonna see the name that you are under YouTube. In my case, it says Edwin Jimenez. After my name, it says manage your Google account. It says manage your Google account. If I press it, that will take me to my Google account, my Edwin Jimenez Google account. But I am not going to press it. Okay, after that, it says your channel. In my case, it says your channel. Okay, everyone has a channel. All you have to do is press it, and it will take you to your channel. And there you will see the videos that you have put up. If you have done any lives, you have about, you have your community bulletin board. Okay. And then after that, it says turn on incognito. Me personally, I never use that. So if you use it, that is up to you. But me, I never use that. I always use Edwin Jimenez from 1955. Okay. In my case, I have premium benefits because I pay $11.99 every month. And then they have purchases and memberships, times watched. It says your data on YouTube. And then this is very important, settings. I want everyone to go to settings. And I want everyone to do this. Put your name correctly. See, because this is the problem. That sometimes it happens. This is just an example. Let's say I have a person up. Let's say this is just an example. Let's say I have a person in the chat. The name is Dick Tracy. Dick Tracy is in the chat. And I tell Dick Tracy, I'm going to send you the link. That way you can be with me on the panel. Okay? Dick Tracy presses the link. I am waiting for Dick Tracy. When Dick Tracy arrives, the avatar is a different avatar, but it's the same person. You see? And that creates confusion. And then I say, that's not Dick Tracy. That's another person. So very important. Once you're in the chat and once you press the link, you should be Dick Tracy. In other words, once you press the link, read. There's a lot of people that do not read. See, once you press the link to go on a panel, read. And then text your correct name. If I know you by Dick Tracy, you write Dick Tracy. Another time it happened, I had a person with one name, and when they arrived at backstage, they had another name. No, you. Uh, the reason that happens is because they do not read. Once you press the link, read, follow instructions. If you follow the instructions, everything will turn out well. Getting back to what I was saying, go go to your settings, go to your YouTube settings. You're going to see the word settings. You're going to see the word settings. Press it. You're going to have the correct name that you want on your YouTube avatar. There you can install there you can install a photo, any photo that you want. Like, let's say if my name is Dick Tracy. First I put Dick Tracy, and my logic tells me that I should have a photo of Dick Tracy. And there you can install any photo you want. If my name is Paul Newman, I should have a picture of Paul Newman. See, like right now, my avatar looks a little bit like me, and I also have I have an avatar of my cat Nemo. I have an avatar of my granddaughter when she was a baby. But the most important thing, the bottom, it says Edwin Jimenez. So after this telecast, okay, there's a person in the chat. There's a person in the chat called Doorknob. Block it. That comment, I will not accept that comment on this chat. There's a person just came in. Doorknob, gone. You're gone forever. The comment says, I am proud to not be Italian. Goodbye. The people, our chat family that have the wrench, block, complete, expel. That person is disrespectful. You are disrespectful. You have no honor. You have no respect. May God have mercy on your soul. Never come back to this chat. Never come back to this channel. That is disrespectful. That is disrespectful. Thank you. Thank you, Kurumal. Thank you. And a big hug for Kurumal. Thank you. You see the mentality? That person had to wait 20 minutes and become a subscriber. That person had to wait 20 minutes. Just analyze that. That individual has nothing better to do. Had to make a false avatar. And then subscribe to this channel. Then to wait the 20 minutes in order to make that comment. Look at them, and that is sick. That is sick. That is a sick individual. And like that, there are hundreds of individuals like that. May God have mercy on their souls. And I ask myself this, do they behave like that in their neighborhood? Do they behave like that in their job? Do they behave like that with their families? That is the question. Because a person that does that, that person is sick. That is a sick person. Unbelievable. May God have mercy on their souls. But in this channel, we walk straight. In this channel, we do not entertain that garbage. That is garbage. That is garbage. Okay, so everyone, I want everyone, please go to your YouTube menu, follow directions, fix your avatars. That way, when I invite you on the panel, you see right now, you see my avatar? It's a nice avatar. It's clean and it has my name. If I go to another channel, if I go to another channel, let's say an example. This is just an example. Let's say I go to Tommy Six channel and Tommy sends me the link. When I go on the link first, as soon as I get backstage, I show Tommy my face. That way he knows that I am Edwin Jimenez. After that, I can show my face, or I can stay with the avatar. But my name, I am fully identified that I am Edwin Jimenez. So I want everyone, go to your YouTube settings, go to your YouTube page, revise it, look at it, read it. That way you know all the benefits that you have. See the problem? People do not read. Read. So I want everyone, with the utmost respect, organize your avatars. It's organize your avatars. Organize your avatars. Put the name that you want. If you have an avatar, this is my suggestion. Put a positive avatar. I see a lot of people with demonic avatars. That is not good. There's a person that has a rattlesnake for their avatar. That is not good. That is not positive. Put positive things. And this is important. And this is my last suggestion. If you are a man, put a manly avatar. If you are a woman, put a womanly avatar. Because sometimes it happened to me. I was sending roses to a person for over months. And then after a month, the person tells me, Edwin, I am a man. I felt so embarrassed. My whole life completely destroyed. No, just some humor. But if you are a man, and also if you are a man, and if you have a female avatar, and if I send you roses, tell me. Don't let me send you roses for a month, and then you tell me that you are a man. In real life, I will kill you. Only kidding. But honestly, if you are a man, have a masculine. If you are a woman, have a feminine avatar. That way we can tell the difference. Because imagine sending roses to a man. No, that is not good. That in my old neighborhood in the Bronx, that could get me killed. That's the old rules. You send roses to a woman. You never, back in them days, back then, and also now, where I come from, you do not send roses to a man. That is not good. That could get you a closed casket funeral where I come from. I come from the old school. No. That is not good. Look who we have in the chat. Miss Lauren, Miss AMMB, the Alpha Omega Woman. Over 1 million subscribers. Welcome. And a big kiss for one of my favorite people on YouTube, Miss Lauren. Miss Lauren, I give you a big kiss on the forehead and that is by law, to be clear, by the law. That is like me kissing my granddaughter, to be clear. Because too, there's a lot of men on YouTube that like to flirt. Here on this channel, we will not permit no flirting. There will never be flirting. And if any man, and I want to be clear, if any man flirts on my chat with another woman, first, there must be marriage intentions. If not, you will be blocked. I want to be clear. If I see a man flirting with a woman on this channel, first I will ask the man, do you have intentions of marriage? And let's say the man says, no, I was just flirting. You're blocked. You are expelled. That's the way we're going to work it here. Here, if you flirt with a girl, you have to marry her. If not, you're blocked. Them are the rules. I'm very strict. Here, you have to marry the girl that you are flirting with. I will not tolerate flirters. To be clear, I want to be clear. So everyone, all the single men with marriage intentions only on this channel. And all the ladies also, walk straight, walk straight. You can go on a date, and all the single ladies, you go on morning dates only. Morning dates only. No, hey, look. To all the ladies in the chat, think about this. This is just a suggestion. If you go out on a date with a man, if you go out on a date with a man for the first time, you don't know that man. So you should not go out in an evening date. You should go on a breakfast date. The first date, listen to me, ladies, and listen to me, men. Ladies, if you are going to go out on your first date with a man that you have never met, because you don't know that man, your first date, listen to me carefully, your first date should be a breakfast date in a cafeteria or a restaurant that you know. And you go in your own transportation and you meet that man there. But it has to be in the morning. That is the first date. Many women commit the mistake that they go out with a man, the first date in a night date. And then they go to a nightclub. No. That's how come a lot of women, we must be clear, a lot of women get killed. Look, I'm going to tell you a short story. There's a case that a young girl, a young lady, meets a young man on Craigslist. That happened in the early 2000s. That was a famous case. A young lady meets a young man on Craigslist. Craigslist was back then was popular. Okay, the first date, the young man invited the young lady to a beautiful hotel. The young man was staying at a beautiful hotel. We must be clear. But he invited the young lady for in the evening. So they had a few drinks at the bar. Check this out. Listen to me carefully, ladies. The young man after some drinks, invited the young lady to his room. And we all know is not to watch Tommy Six on YouTube. We must be clear, he did not invite the young lady to watch Tommy Six on YouTube. That is clear. That is just a little humor. Just a little, I just inserted a little humor. Okay, to be clear, they're not going to watch Tommy Six on YouTube. That is clear. But the mistake that she made, the first mistake that she made, she went out in an evening date. She went out to his territory. And then the biggest mistake of all, on the first date, to go to his room, that is not good. She was killed. She was murdered. Very sad. That is very sad. That is very sad. And the guy and the bastard that deserves to be executed and beheaded. Thank God that the bastard, they arrested the person, but that individual killed a girl. So women, your first date should be a morning date, and also should be in a cafeteria. You name the place, but the morning date only for breakfast. Only for breakfast. Go by the rules. Go by the rules. And once you go by the rules, you will be safe. Okay, let me give a welcome to the Wise Up Show, my dear friend always, Ralph Bucci. Ralph Bucci. And all the single ladies out there, being that Ralph Bucci is in the chat, Ralph Bucci is in the chat. He is also single. Grab him now. Grab him now before they grab him. Grab him now. No, let me tell you. I know Ralph Bucci very well. With Ralph Bucci, no problem. With Ralph Bucci, you can go out in a morning date, lunch date, or evening date. No problem. Also with Tommy Six, another single gentleman. Ladies, you can go out in the morning. You can go out at lunchtime or in the evening. You'll be safe. You will be safe. So here on this channel, we recommend, for the single ladies, we recommend Tommy Six and we recommend Ralph Bucci. They come with a full 30-day guarantee. Okay? So all the ladies, all the single ladies, there you have Ralph Bucci and you have Tommy Six. Good earners, responsible men that work, that pay the bills, and that are decent men. So there you have, ladies. Grab them. Grab them now before they go to other chats. Being that they're in this chat now, just grab them. Grab them. And don't let them go, because they will be in other chats. And in other chats, they will eventually get married in the long run. So might as well make them get married now while they're in this chat. Okay. Enough of the humor. Okay. So everyone, thank you all for coming. Tomorrow, I will decide what topic we will get into. But I want everyone, fix your avatars, organize your avatars. That way, when you go on live, don't forget that you have to look good up there. That you have to look good up there. It's like an example. Let me give you, this is just an example. Let me tell you, and this is the truth. There's a lot of content creators. When they go on live, they should fix up their appearance. They must, if you deal with people, if you have a channel, hey, I don't expect you to put on an Armani suit, to be clear, but look nice, look clean. And I must say this, I must congratulate Tommy Six and Ralph Bucci, because when they go on live, they look neat. They look neat They look presentable. They look like they can go out on a date with a nice uh, with with a nice young lady. There's a lot of people on YouTube that sometimes they go on live. Hey, fix that appearance up. Fix that appearance up. It's like the company that I represent. These are the rules. In order to attend a customer, you must wear a suit and tie. Your shoes must be shined. You must have a fresh haircut. You must be shaved. You must be presentable. You must be presidential, just like the president. Have you ever seen a sloppy president? You know that all our presidents, when they are in public, they look sharp. That a professional appearance. This morning I was watching the Tommy Six show. He sits in a sofa. He always has a nice shirt on, very neat. The background, everything neat, everything in order. You see, that's the image of professional. He's projecting a professional image. Uh, he's neat. He is organized. See, that's very important. I'm going to give another example. Sometimes people go on. Sometimes people go on live. Well, if you don't want to show your face, concentrate on a nice plant. The other time, I did a live from my house, and I concentrated on the Christmas tree. You see, that's a positive image. That is a positive image. Sometimes I see people go on live. All you see is a ceiling, an empty ceiling, a cracked window. One day I saw a person. One day I saw a person that concentrated on his the person concentrated on a dirty the floor. The floor was like dirty with garbage and everything. Hey, that's not a proper image. I hope everyone understands what I'm saying. And also, very important, if you are gonna go uh, live as a content creator or live as a guest, you must be fully clothed. You must be fully clothed and be careful with the camera. Okay, everyone. Uh, thank you all for coming. A big hug in the name of God, in the name of the Holy Mother, the Virgin Mary. God bless all of you. Hope to see you tomorrow again. I will be back at 1 o'clock in the morning with another topic. And I hope to have guests on the panel. I hope to have guests on the panel because I don't like to talk 2 hours. I like to share. But you have to be prepared. I cannot if you are not prepared, if your avatar is not correct, uh, you cannot be on the panel. I'm sorry. We have to do everything formal. Here we have to do everything formal and everything professional, the way it should be done. Okay, so good night. Good night, Miss Heaven. Thank you. Kid Rock, as always, God bless you. And God bless your dear mom. JJ Fedora, God bless you. Montag, God bless you. Krumel, God bless you. Tommy Six, as always, a big hug. Okay, hold on. We have a new guest, Bad Company. Thank you for coming, Bad Company. Thank you for coming. As always, Ralph Bucci, a big hug for my dear friend, The Wise Up Show. Everyone, Subscribe also to the Wise Up Show and to Tommy Six. And also, very important, subscribe to each other, help each other. We are a family. We are a family. Okay, Minnie the Moocher, thank you for coming. God bless everyone. God bless everyone. And thank you all for coming. Thank you all for coming.